Good morning, cyber traders, and welcome back on this lovely Tuesday. Short week, 4 days. President inauguration was done yesterday. We're out of the way. A couple of stocks did make some big moves on it. I'm really excited to talk about it. Actually, kind of surprised some of the things that came out. But we got a couple of nice little moves. Like before we always get started, got some good pre-market going on with the ASST. Some of you guys remember this back last year in August. Actually, this year I'm saying was last year though, but not too long ago. You can see a stock. You remember we traded this stock. Really nice stock, nice mover. I don't know if anyone here earlier jumped into it, but nice little moving stock right now. Anyway, regarding about what we were looking for, regarding about the president-elect Trump in there, the Trump stock. What the hell was this all about? Did anyone see that even coming? So there was a tweet that went out. I want to bring up the stock right here and show you what we got going on. So here's an image of it, and you could see that. And this is the crazy part. I'm looking at two different stocks right now, two different Bitcoins. You have the Trump stock and you got the Millennia stock. Who knew Millennia, his wife, had a stock, crypto coming out. But anyway, you could see a lot of people jumped into this Trump crypto, and it ran from $1.70 all the way to almost $90. Right now, it's hovering around 38. But you could see how almost within the day, even it got to 24, it shot up all the way up to here. And then obviously when the 20th came around, which was, what day was that? That was today, actually. Now it's starting to trend down a little bit. And then you could see right here when the Millennia stock came out, I keep calling stock, the crypto popped. And it had a lot to do with it because when hers came out, his dropped. But what boggles my mind is that how does anyone even come out with a crypto? You know what I mean? Like this. And I mean, billions and billions and billions of dollars were made on that crypto right there. So could you imagine, on that? But there was one that's even, I don't even know where this one came from. All right. I want to bring up another one that came out that was just shocker that we were talking about. I know Josh was talking about this all on Friday with some of them, but there was another one called Fart Coin. Did you see this one right now? This one started at a penny and it's up at $2, almost $1.66 right now. That's literally almost like over 10,000% on a crypto. Now, I don't remember all the crypto started coming out. I didn't buy any of them because I know eventually you're going to crash. Okay. The only way you could have got any of those stocks if you had a Coinbase account or if you had a Hood account, your Robinhood account. And if you were on his Twitter feed, you would have probably got that and saw it and probably jumped in. And listen, you probably did pretty well. I'm not on it. I didn't see it. It was too late. And, the party was over. But anyway, I think this was what we were looking for. We were looking for what we could trade. I was looking more on the executive orders. But pretty much, if you know about the executive orders, everything that he mentioned is basically what he did. He didn't have any surprises yet, but I did hear something today that he's going to be signing some things on infrastructure. I'll see how that works out. His stock right now, the DJT stock, is on the downtrend a little bit. Let's get buy-in rumor, sell on news. So now he's in there, news is out. So probably I'll back off a little bit here. But let me make this thing a little bit bigger for you. There you go. For you guys down there on YouTube. So I would probably start looking at the next best thing, but there are other stocks out there that are doing pretty well. Tesla's doing really well. You saw that. You could see that TSLL made a little bit of a comeback, and Amazon's doing pretty well. The Amazon break all-time highs here. My yearly chart's not loading up really quick right here, but Amazon's doing pretty well. There we go. Almost the high there. It's testing that high right there. You can see it right there, 29. And then a lot of things doing pretty well. I mean, I know we did a couple of swings right here. BA, I went long. Archer, I went long. Palantir, kind of flat right here. That one bounced a little bit. A couple of little stocks. These are the crypto stocks that are doing pretty well. All of them look like they're doing pretty well. Eli Lilly. I would like to keep an eye on Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin, obviously, you heard the story that two things that President Trump was saying, drill, baby, drill. So we got to look at oil, and we're going to have the most powerful military in the world. We do, but we have to replenish it. So military stocks might be doing pretty well. Remember, we talked about that for a while. Rigetti is also we'll look at that one too. Was the Richard RGTI? Yeah, that one making a little bit of a comeback. Nothing crazy. I would stay away from that, Richard. That stock's a little crazy. You know what I mean? Like we already had the fun with that stock. We ran from $1 to 20. All those, the computers, all the quantum stocks, but they're pretty damn volatile. I'll be really careful of them. All right. Anyway, let's go over through the watch list to see what's going on. Oh, let's talk about what happened on Friday. So it wasn't just those. We had a couple of stocks that did pretty well. I did post them up there for you. We're going to post them up at the end of the day now. We're going to do something different. So if you subscribe to our Telegram, make sure you're subscribed to our alerts if you're in a cyber group room. But we're going to give a quick little alert of what actually trade at the end of the day. We only do the morning and the afternoon. Now we're going to do one at the end of the day. So a couple of the stocks that did pretty well. IBIT did pretty well. My computer's running slow. Hope I don't get a crash on me. But I did pretty well. Hood did well. Hood did pretty well. You can see Hood's been doing phenomenal, breaking all-time highs. It's been a great, great swing trade. It's doing pretty well again today. Tesla, GSIT was also a pretty good one. There you go right there. That one did pretty well. Let me bring up the 2-day chart on this thing so you can see it there. There you go right there. Beautiful. That thing ran from like $3 to $4.50. BTCT also did pretty well. Another BTIC Digital. That was a nice little move over the course of the day. She's still looking pretty strong. I'm throwing this on the watch list. BTCT. It's testing yesterday's highs. Looks pretty strong. You remember back in November, it ran from $1 to about 25 bucks. It's probably a little volatile. What else we had? The BTCT, BTCS, I meant. Oops. BTCS. That one also, probably put that on a watch list. They trade side by side. BTCS, we'll keep an eye on that one. And Rumble did pretty decent too also. Still looking pretty strong. Had a nice little run, Rumble. Came down, turned a little bit to like a little bit of a swing trade right there. But I'll put the Rumble on the B list. All right. Now, the big mover right now this morning is we got this ASST. I was chopping over here on level 4. See what's going on. Follow the big orders. I see a couple of big things that are showing up right around here. You'll see it right there. Got big resistance levels there. Looks like you could see it's been doing this since 8:15. Came back down. 8:15 came back down. It looks like it wants to break it. We'll see how it opens. But as of right now, I would probably sit and see how it trends until the market opens up. But stock's up 162%. Nice spread, nice trend, nice everything. All we're looking for. HSDT. Here's another one that's moving up pretty nicely this morning, up 70%. Got a couple of green bulls that showed up right now. Got a couple of big orders hovering here, about $1.50. Nothing really here at $1.20, which is right here. I'm looking, I see right here on level 4 on the right. But this is definitely going on the watch list. HSDT. Remember, anything that's trading over $1 million, it's trading over 47 million. We're all over it. INM, another stock that's moving this morning too. It's kind of flat right now since 8 o'clock this morning, but it is up about 42%, 11 million shares. It looks like it's a category 3. It looks like it's going to be pretty volatile. It's not definitely a 1. Okay. So INM, we'll put this on the watch list too. The stock just went straight up and came back down. Leads, this is another one. You guys remember this stock. Remember, this stock's actually a pretty good moving stock. Good movement, good volatility. It's got some good orders right here too. Let me just show you. A couple of big orders here at $1.90, big resistance at $2.50. Leads we traded before. It's a nice little stock. We'll put that on the watch list. What's this? Can. Oh my God, where did this thing come from? This thing just popped out of nowhere. Can. Damn. All right, Can. You see that one? Let me go look at where the orders are. Looks like a Chinese stock. Okay, this is an interesting one. There was a huge order at $2.50. He got filled. See it right there? Big order got filled right there and took off. Stock's very, very, very strong. All right, so that one, I'm not seeing the orders out there. Someone just bid up for 38,000. So Can is definitely on our watch list right there. Beautiful stock. That's why we like to do the. That's like we like to start around 9 a.m. because something program trading kicks in around there around that time. All right, nothing really there. BTCT, we already have that on the watch list. Big losers right here. The stock is getting crushed, but it's got a little dead cat bounce. Aviation. It's not a pharmaceutical stock. So look at this thing. Nice big run thing, got big hit. Definitely going to keep this on our watch list. FTAI. We'll put that. It's a little bit more advanced. So you got to be a category 4 trader. New York stocks. This thing had a big run up. It's starting to trend down right now. So I'm not really a fan of that. Not what we're looking for. TPET, cheap stock, 39%. Hit some resistance levels at 320. Came back down. Yeah, typical New York Stock Exchange. Nothing like the volatility. EDU getting crushed finally. Okay, so it looks like these are all Chinese stocks, by the way. EDU. There's other Boyle's taking a hit. Tal's another one. They're both the same industry. Looks like all those education Chinese stocks are taking big hits. Yeah, I heard like something like if you guys been watching and listening regarding what Trump was saying, because he spoke a lot yesterday, and he was saying about like hitting like China or any of these companies, huge tariffs. So if they don't stop the fentanyl coming across, and he wants everything to be built here, he's going to work with tariffs. He says he's going to cut taxes here for American citizens, and it's going to he said he wants to go back to like back in the 1920s when we had no income tax, and the only way we paid our stuff is we tariffed everyone. So I don't know. I think a lot of these companies outside, especially China, might get hit. So a lot of these companies might get big hits. Share trading low after the company reported second quarter he missed earnings. Is that what the news? That was the news on actually EDU. The McKinley days, right? 1890. Is that what it was, Samuel? Okay. I'm all for that. I don't want to. You can tax everyone else. I have to pay income tax. I'm down for that. But once again, as a trader, we got to look at it where we could benefit from some of these stocks that might get crushed. So we might get some good shorts going on. All right. So anyway, it's still young. He just got in office. I know there's going to be a lot more executive orders that get filled out. He mainly wanted to do the primary ones. Now we'll see if any things will get affected by certain stocks. One thing that definitely interested me was a lot of the tech guys were there. The trillionaires were there. Amazon, Bezos was there. You know, you had Google there. You had Microsoft. You had all the big guys there. And, listen, they're going to go where the money is. So AI is going to be a big affected, but is going to cause some big news on it. So we got to keep an eye on the AI stocks. I want to see what these guys come up with. So let's watch some of those stocks too. A couple other stocks also. BTCT is moving up. Yeah, I saw that. Starting to made a nice little pop right there. Absolutely. And like I said, everyone remembers this one right here. It was at $1, ran to 25. So do I have it on the watch? I don't have it here. Can is backed off a little bit. Let me go check over here before we call it a day. BTCT. Let me go check on the right of the chart. See what we got going on. All right, there's a pretty big iceberg order hovering here. Not huge, about 1050. So we got some room over here. Let me just show you. A lot of orders just got, see, a lot of green balls got filled in. Looks like a bunch of people just jumped in and just pushed it back up. So another nice little stock. So yeah, we got a pretty decent day stock. Now remember, today's Tuesday. You know, market was closed yesterday. Martin Luther King Day, Inauguration Day. So let's not get too cocky, but if you see something, say something. If you're watching on social media, like we always say, take your phone, scan the QR code. If you want to join our trading room, we're here all day long commentary. We'd love to have you and listen in. Just make sure you like us, friend us, and ring that bell. Traders in the room, you see something, say something. And if you're new here at CyberTrading University, just don't buy anything. You're only here to watch, okay? See how the traders think for themselves, because that's what it's all about. Good luck, everybody. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere, all right? Good luck, everybody, and happy trading.